Hey everyone, Shabear1000 here. So we're gonna be trying to get this thing, we're gonna try to start it. Old Empire B43. So we're gonna clean this up. I've already got this oiled, a little bit of WD-40, and it came right loose. That's for the whistle. This is the main thing I wanted off of it, but I'm not gonna take this off right now. I may have to heat that when I do take it off, but let's go ahead and start cleaning on this right here. Okay guys, this is how they had it. They had this. It's an old, which actually I think this part is actually the part that's supposed to be soldered onto that. And then they had this soldered onto there. This is just an old shutoff valve. A fuel tank shutoff valve is what this is. So we're just going to try to solder that back the way they had it. Just enough to see if it'll run. If it'll run, I'll come up with something different later on to run it. But first, let's we're going to clean this off the best we can. Let's see if we can shoot, let me get my lighter. Okay, let's see if we can melt some of this solder off here first, because we got to melt this solder off of here too. So I don't want to get it too hot, because this is soldered on here and I don't want to melt that solder. May have to use the soldering iron on that. Okay. Let me get my soldering iron plugged in, and we'll see if we can get that to come off with some soldering, or with the soldering iron. Same way with this end here. And then yeah, we'll just kind of do what they did. So let me let this get hot. But in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and start filing on this. I don't want to bore you guys with that, because this is all I'm doing. Just to clean it off, maybe make something stick. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll be back with you when the soldering iron gets hot, and we'll try to melt some of this off of here. Okay guys, so let's try to get some of this solder off of here. Yeah, I know I'm putting solder on, but that's what you got to do to take solder off. There we go. And then we'll have to clean this up real good. I got this pretty well cleaned up here. We got solder onto that and onto this, so that's pretty clean. I'm not using the most ideal solder for this stuff, but it works. Here, see how it just makes the old solder run off? I'll leave some on there because then it's kind of like already tinned. So let's go ahead and, I'm going to clean that off, and then I've got some 91% alcohol here. We can't get 99 here in the States for some reason. Then I'll clean it all off with some alcohol. That has gotten freed up. Then we'll see if we can get something soldered on here. I know it's not going to look great, but it doesn't have to. So yeah, let me get that cleaned off, and let me get something for the alcohol. 91%. So we should be alright. Okay guys, let's go ahead. I've got it cleaned up the best I can get it. Let's go ahead. Let's try to tin this up. See if we can get it tinned around there. And again, I'm not going for prettiness because I'm not even looking for this thing to run. I can't find my other solder. And I've got it filed down to the copper. See if we can get some tin going on this. This is tinning pretty good. I'm sure it'll leak. But, you know, can we get it sealed up enough just to get it to run for a little bit? That would be cool. I'm not holding my breath for that because I really don't think this thing's going to run. But it might, right? Starting to get a little warm holding on to this thing. And I need a new tip for my soldering iron. That doesn't help much. Let me see if I can clean that tip off a little bit. Okay guys, I just got that sitting on there. Let's see if we can make something stick. I doubt it, but we're going to give it a shot here. Alright guys, so this is what I'm going to keep doing. I'm just going to go around there, and then I'm going to try to do the pipe. Let's see if we can get a piece to stick on the pipe. Yeah, that might work. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep going around, trying to get it to stick and keep it from popping off when it gets some steam built under it. And then when I bring you back, we'll oil it up. Okay guys, so let's oil this up. I don't know how good that's going to hold. I mean, I can't pull it off of there, but that's not saying it won't leak. So let's go ahead. Let's see, I've got some sewing machine oil here. Like I said, I really don't think this thing's going to run. But, I mean, it could surprise me, I guess. load her up with oil. If it slings a little oil, I'm okay with that. That's better than not having any oil, right? And this already took the squeaking out of it. So I guess what we're going to do now is let's put some water in it. Shit, how am I going to put water in it? I can't unscrew that. So I think we'll try to get this whistle off of here to fill it up with water. For this, we can. Oh, right, this came off. Maybe the heat from the soldering. I'm going to put some vinegar in this one too, because I see some white gunk down in there. So let me get some vinegar and water, and we'll put some vinegar and water in it. And I wonder if this clean up a little bit. I mean, if you can find parts for these like you can for the Wellescos, that'd be great. This would be a good one to fully restore. Well, they all would be, but I like the other ones that they've never been touched, you know. Alright, I'm a little nervous about this wire and that thing popping off, but let me get some vinegar and water. Okay guys, so I'm just going to pour some straight vinegar down in there right now. Then I'll heat up some water. There, that should be good. Then I'll heat up some water. Let's see if I can get this cleaned out. Make sure this is going to work good. Looks like it'll be alright. But let me get this cleaned up. Okay guys, the exciting part, is it going to blow up on us? We're going to find out here in just a minute. So if it runs, yeah, I may do a better valve and stuff like that on it. I'm watching the sight glass on the front. I'm sure it's going to leak, but if it leaks, it shouldn't blow up, because that means it's relieving pressure. I don't even need that funnel for this. I can just... That's a pretty big boiler though. So I looked it up. They came out in the 50s. Wow, that's just like... It just jumped up like all of a sudden. Alright, now I gotta get my safety valve. Okay, so let's put this in here. I'm sure it's gonna leak around there because that gasket didn't look the greatest. Okay, should we plug it in? I'm guessing we should. Okay, that's hot already. Let's put it this way. Alright. Well, let's plug it in. Make sure we don't blow up here. Alright. Now we wait. And see what happens. Okay guys, so it's been about 1.5 minutes. And that's already starting to make some noise. So, what do you think? Why you clear there?
I want to make sure I'm safe.
Just be a whole bunch of hot water.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll run. Think it'll run, Monk?
Yep. I think it will. Whistle.
Huh?
I heard a whistle.
You heard a whistle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay guys, we're starting to get some steam built up here.
Ah.
Let's try it. Oh, it's starting to move. Let's let it build up a little bit more. That's a good sounding whistle.
Yeah, it is. Very
So, very strong. Yeah. It's leaking out of this valve. So we got the whistle. It's leaking a little bit there, so it shouldn't build up too much pressure. I don't know. Let me see. Let me try to move you guys around here to where you can see when it starts or if it starts. Okay guys, let's give it a shot. That little gasoline shutoff valve works fine.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Isn't that something?
Wow. I found out I was telling them, Monk, it's from the 50s.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. That's got a lot of,
wow.
that's got some power to that whistle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Of course, it's leaking a little bit down there, but I'm not sure how I could get that tightened. Yeah. It's working, guys. Look at that.
Yeah.
I didn't think this would run. I didn't think this one was going to run. But I am going to take that stack off there and put it on this nicer one over here. Wow. That was a pretty good idea they had.
Yeah.
That thing works fine. Totally working fine. Let it run slow a little bit. That is too cool. But yeah, I will take this stack and put it over here on the B43. And then the way I got the B43 set up, I'll do that over here on this one. So yeah, that's pretty darn cool right there, guys. And that whistle sounds great. That's just too cool.
That's a good whistle.
Yeah, well, there it is, guys. What do you think? 40 bucks. I gave 40 bucks for each of them. Like I said, they're not going for a lot of money. Like the older ones, the two that are 1921s, they go between $100 and $150. So mine, being in the shape that they're in, would probably run about 110, maybe 115 bucks. That one over there, probably 100. So, see if we can clean this flywheel up here. A little bit. Didn't I clean your flywheel up that way?
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, it's getting some rust off of it. That helped it. But yeah, cool. It does run. Ooh. Quieter than I thought it would be. And the pressure relief valve is working. There's steam coming up out of it. But where I did that crappy soldering, there are no leaks at all. Amazing. Look at that thing. Alright, I'll let you guys watch it run for a minute, and then I'm going to say Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, Ledge. I'm gone for now, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy Halloween, everyone. Monk.
Bye, y'all. Happy Halloween.
She was watching TV. I brought her out here. I said, you want to go see if it's going to explode? She's like, I guess. Oh yeah, there's no leaks on that. I thought it was leaking a little bit, but it's not. It's just from the flux core from the solder. Cool. Got some bonus footage here, guys. Two of them running. One's 70 years old, one's 104. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Halloween.